What up, guys? Or I should say girl. I'm just gonna start talking to my audience here, which assuming is just one person. So hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for staying consistent. You know, really means a lot that you are supporting this channel. I don't even have a profile picture. And you're still here. My one loyal subscriber. I'm talking to you, but I'm keeping you anonymous. But I saw your comments. It was saying like, Psyduck is cool. Sometimes you can evolve these costume Pokemon. Let's see if you can evolve them. Yeah, no, you can't. Kind of a bummer. Well, it's whatever. Oh, hold on. I forgot to activate it. They have buddies in this game. I don't know if you noticed, but I have, his name is Zygarde. He's one of the legendaries from the Generation 6 games. And they're gonna revamp Gen 6 in the next upcoming title. Coming out soon in October, which I'm excited for. I'm gonna pick that one up. And yeah, I'm gonna walk a different route here. Just because I don't wanna see. I always see some guy on his porch who's watching YouTube videos. I guess he's trying to get away from the kids. But I don't want to see him. Even though I'm sure he's friendly. I just don't want to interact with any NPCs tonight. That's the mood right now. Wherever I'm walking, my neighborhood has some street lamps, which makes it pretty cozy. Can't even lie. Dang hoppet. Alright, I was thinking about, every single night I keep bringing up the increase in level. And, I think getting to level 50 already is such a grind. Because if you think about it, let's see. Well, you can't see it anymore, but I think you might need maybe 100 million XP, maybe even more. But that just takes forever. If you think about 100 million, like, if you grind it, you can maybe get maximum, like, you can maybe get 420,000 XP. That's barely anything. You can get that in 3 hours if you really wanted to, but you can't really get 1 million a day. So getting that much, it's ridiculous. It took forever. I'll say it took way too long. So I think if you are level 50 and then you're trying to get to level 51, you already have to have beaten the game or just have gotten your account. I guess you can't really beat the game, but just get your account far enough to be level 50. And then when these new levels come out, they're only targeting the top, I don't really know how much, I'm just going to say the top 1%, because it sounds fitting. And, I like to be part of the 1%. All you plebeians can't stand up to me. But, tonight's a very nice night. Walking back past all these lights. Some people have decorations. What's the next season? Halloween. If you guys are planning on dressing up this year, you know, comment what you're gonna dress up as. Maybe if you're gonna do something, what are you gonna do? Curious to know? You can post something in the comments. What was I saying? There is, yeah, like, I don't think XP should be the factor to level you up anymore. But instead, I think it should be a really hard task that only level 50s or some, yeah, or only the really experienced players can achieve. And I don't know what that could be, but I just think, you know, different milestones. Oh my gosh, the cicadas. They are so loud over here. Tyranitar. These guys are great, but maybe not for tonight. Shut up, guys. Yeah, I think this game is, it's not hard, but there are some hard things. Car driving by. There are some difficult things in this game that you can definitely make a case for it being the hardest things. Like if you wanted to throw an excellent throw, you gotta time it. Like even there, like if I can get that on command, on cue, it's not really that difficult. And that's probably the highest skill in this whole game. I don't know what they would do. I think one cool thing is, you know, if he said, go find this one Pokestop in the whole world, and then that'll be something. That'll be something. It'll give you a travel plan, right? But I don't know. I just don't want to be able to speed run it. But I just think XP is something that it's way too tedious for XP to be the thing that prevents you from leveling up quickly. So I'm really excited to see what they can cook up. I mean, we did get a switch on the companies. So before it was Niantic, now it's Scopely. And I mean, apparently nothing's supposed to change in terms of gameplay. It's just the owners and, you know, how they want to take the direction of their game. What is this? Send more gifts. That's pretty cool. I'll be using that tonight. Gifts provide you with Pokeballs, Stardust, berries. Whoa, this whole house is orange. That's pretty sick. Yeah. So far so good. It's a little dark. Like I took a new path and it's a little dark, but so far I haven't seen anyone. Except a few cars. So far so good. I do live in the suburbs, so it is fairly safe around 9 o'clock at night. You know, I might just get attacked by a few cicadas. Wildlife is pretty sweet over here. I remember when I used to really love this game, man. I would open it up, I would battle, I would play, catch. I would do, I would do a lot. And I was so... Oh man, this person. Hold on. Just fixing his car. This game would be my cookie tapper. So you can do taps like this. And it's pretty addicting. I remember I had a memory, or I had an encounter with our bus driver. I was sitting right behind her. My university had a shuttle. I was sitting right behind the driver. She was like, "Huh, that's common for you, isn't it?" I was like, "Yeah." She read me like a book. It was insane. I think that was the moment where I was like, man, I do really like this game. It was crazy. So far we have seen no birds. It's been 3 days. I wasn't very hopeful. Some people haven't seen a bird in so long. But I'd love to have a counter. Ooh. Keldio t-shirt. I'd love to have a counter. How many days did it take to find a bird? How many days to catch a bird? But more importantly, we are here for the shiny bird. Anything else? Yeah. For those of you who don't know shiny birds, well, I'll start with these birds, actually. The birds have a 1% chance to be caught with the Pokeball. No berries. So if you use the berry and an Ultra Ball, golden raspberry, and an Ultra Ball, got an excellent throw. I don't really know the odds. You could boost it up to, I want to say ×3, so you might have I don't even know. I'll just say you have a 10% chance of catching it. But with the shiny bird, it's still the same odds, they just don't run away. The normal birds will run away after 1 or 2 balls. So if you miss it, you're crying. It's running away. I don't know if my one viewer, if you're still awake, I don't know if you have ever experienced a bird, but it is, you get a little bit of ambivalence, two-sided emotions. You get sad and happy. Or you can just get happy. You'll never be sad, just looking for just finding a bird. Alright. We're down to our last 2 encounters. I feel like we should do something for our last encounter. We're still figuring this whole thing out. It's a journey. I know I asked like 3 questions for you guys to put in chat. But if you guys like, if you're with me on this one, and if you think it's a good idea that something should be done for this last catch, let me know. Also, this thing is hard to get. Okay, it's a chikorita. What do we do with the chikorita? I don't rap. I don't dance. But we could do something. It'll be the iconic last catch. Yeah, here we go. Title card. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. Subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you tomorrow.